Why, hello. So, I've been seeing a lot of people as of late talking about why NBA viewership is down. And a lot of people are complaining that it's teams shooting an excessive amount of threes. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. That's not why viewership is down. It's only a handful of teams doing that. That's not the problem. And most people don't watch those games anyway. They'll point it out. Like the Celtics and Grizzlies game, I guarantee most people that were complaining about the Celtics shooting 63s didn't even watch the game. So that's not the problem. The problem, I have a list of reasons what the problem is that play a factor in it, but we won't go through that. But let me start with point number one. This is funny because it's literally in the name. NBA League Pass. First of all, that's too expensive. Let me start with that. We don't start with that. Let me pull up. Nope, that is not it. Oh, that's my notes. I apologize. NBA League Pass. We'll do it like this. NBA League Pass. Per year, it is $159 for the premium. So all you really get in bonus is you get offline viewing, you get to use 3 devices, and you get to view the team's in-stadium commercials. Who gives a damn about the in-stadium commercials? NBA League Pass without the premium is $110 a month. This is a lot of money. Now, I have a PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation kid. The PlayStation Premium subscription is $60 per year. Who in their right mind is paying double, triple that to watch basketball? When this leads me into my next point. When you can watch basketball for free. Illegal streaming sites have made it extremely accessible to watch basketball, football, literally anything, anywhere, anytime, for free. For free. You can watch these events without paying $160, $170, on your computer, on your phone. And mind you, they have some similar issues. Like sometimes a stream will work. Stream won't work. A stream will shut down and you have to find a new link. That's fine. It's free. You can find plenty of free links. League Pass, you are paying for that. It doesn't work and you're paying for it. So imagine how some people feel when they spend $160 and then come to find out that their League Pass don't work. They try to bundle that with 2K. That doesn't work. Like, people don't want to pay that and then have something that doesn't work. Word of mouth spreads. And people are saying the same thing. League Pass don't work. Because it just don't work. It sucks. And then imagine dropping $100. Imagine you spend $100 on a meal and then the meal tastes like garbage. But you go to McDonald's and get the same thing you usually order and then it's good. Because, that's the difference. It's McDonald's versus going to expensive restaurant. You know what you gonna get at McDonald's. You expect it ain't gonna look like what you see on TV, but you gonna get the same consistency over and over again. Those are the illegal streaming sites. You gonna get some shutdown links. You gonna get some cold fries every once in a while. But at the end of the day, you're not having to pay the same money you went to. I get high chef 3 Michelin star restaurant that you spent $140 on, and then the food tastes like garbage. That's League Pass. You don't want to do that. That's point number 2. Point number 3. These games start way too late. Now I'm an old man. I turned 25 in 2 weeks. I'm an old man. I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not staying up past. I go to sleep at like 11:30. I'm not staying up past that to watch basketball. These games start at 10:30, won't end until 12:30, 1 o'clock. Ain't nobody staying up to watch that unless you are out west. And a lot of the population lives out east. So there's not a lot of the games that take place are over here on the East Coast. So I'm not trying to watch. I want to watch the Lakers. I want to watch the Trailblazers. I would love watching the Kings more often. But them games start way too late. I ain't trying to watch that. I'm not staying. It's ridiculous. During the week, what kid what parent let you know is letting their kids stay up till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning to watch basketball? You done lost your mind. That's insane. Now I know it's kind of hard to. I'm assuming there's a workaround for that, but that's ridiculous. Games ending at that time. No, that's not happening. No. Next point. This has nothing to do with the NBA. This is more so the internet and the media. The fans and the media are fickle as hell because they don't like parity. People since 2018, there has been no repeat champs. And that was the Golden State time. There has been no repeat champs. But every time you see a different team, because I'm one of the people that believes that we need to see different teams, different players. Like, I can't wait for Oklahoma City to get into the NBA Finals at some point. I would love to see Oklahoma City versus someone like, I don't know, Indiana or Detroit or, you know, these non-major market cities to end up in the NBA Finals because it's different. We haven't seen it in a while. But then people on the internet complain all the time, oh, don't nobody want to watch this finals? And then they have Lakers fan in the bio. Like, shut up. You just mad that your team didn't make it, that there's somebody else in here that is worthy of a championship. And they be Lakers fans, Celtics fans, Warriors fans. Just like, yo, no one acts. Don't be mad that your team didn't make it. It's cool. It's basketball. If you love basketball and your team didn't make it, you mad at the moment, but you're not gonna walk around here saying, oh, this is the worst blank ever because your team didn't make it. That's stupid. I don't walk around here saying, oh, this is the worst Super Bowl ever because the Eagles didn't play in it. Like, no, don't stop saying that. That's stupid. We need to see different markets, lower markets, especially if you want the league to continue to grow. People are tired of watching the same teams like the Lakers, the Celtics, the Warriors, and the Knicks over and over and over again. If you're not from those areas, you know, so people don't want to see that. My last point I want to make is this is back to the NBA. This is their biggest fault, and it doesn't make any sense why they continue to do this. Today is December the 11th. 10 days ago, the Rockets and the Thunder were playing each other, and this is the number 1 and number 2 seed in the West. They put out a tweet for this too, and the game wasn't on television, wasn't on TNT, ABC, none of that. This game was on League Pass, so you would have had to pay for this game to watch it. Ain't nobody doing that. This connects me back to the point where illegal streaming makes it easier. Why in the hell would I purchase League Pass for 3 hours to watch this game? This game should be on television for free. This is how you bring in different teams, the people to watch different teams. Oh, I didn't even know the Rockets was that. Somebody ain't watched basketball in a couple months. This is season started. Oh, I ain't know the Rockets were, you know, the number 2 team in the West. Who was on that team? Because I'm not used to, I don't know. I haven't paid attention since James Harden left. Who was on that team? This game is on League Pass. I'm watching this game on my illegal site. I'm not paying for League Pass, most like other people. But this guy made a perfect point right here. He says the number 1 and the number 2 seeds in the deepest conference in the league. Hold on, let me make this a little bit easier to read. Number 1 and number 2 teams in the deepest conference in the league are going head to head tonight, and the game is on League Pass instead of primetime television. And we are asking ourselves why viewership is down. He made another post. NBA tells you at every possible opportunity that they don't care about you unless you are the Lakers, Knicks, Warriors, or Celtics. Not one of those teams. The NBA doesn't care about you, and they continue to prove it. That game got to be on television. Now, and it came down. It was a great game, and it wasn't on television. It was stupid. The NBA got some problems, and they have the solutions. They just choose not to. It's money. At the end of the day, it's money. But it's cool. You know, basketball is once these teams in the NFL start putting themselves in playoff position and we know where they stand, basketball will be right back on top. And I'm excited for it. But right now, I'm not a big fan. Oh, one more point. I just mentioned football. They're competing with 6 other sports right now. You got college football, college basketball, the NFL, the NHL, Premier League soccer, women's college basketball. I left that out. WNBA isn't even in season right now. And you're dealing with hockey. Like, it's a lot going on right now. And if you're not on your game, you're not putting out your best product in the heat and competition right now, you won't lose. I work for a hockey team here in my city. So I've only sat down and watched basketball probably like 2 or 3 times. One of those times I was betting money on it, And another time, I just was lucky that I had a day off the next day. So they don't put themselves in position to give people eyes, put people eyes on the game. They don't put themselves in position. That's on them. They need to figure that out. NBA fans are sick of it. That people want to watch the best, regardless of what city they in. People want to continue to watch the best teams play the best teams. The Orlando Magic, the Houston Rockets, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Indiana Pacers, the Detroit Pistons, the Minnesota Timberwolves. People want to watch these teams, even though they're not in major markets. That's all I got to say.